What's up, guys? My name is Cal. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley, originally done by Leonard Cohen. There's a lot of finger picking involved in the intro. The song itself is just a really beautiful song. It's pretty fun to play, so hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right into it. So we start with a capo on the 5th fret of the guitar, then we have an open B, and then on the 3rd fret, B string. And I'm just going to refer to the frets as 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, starting from the capo. So B string, 3rd fret on the B. And then your first finger goes to the 3rd fret on the G, and you hit the G, and then the open high E. So we have a high E, open, 3rd fret on the B again. Then we have a similar thing, except for now we're on the 2nd fret D string and then the open B. So all together. Then it repeats. And then we go to this little section. You have your first finger on the 2nd fret D, your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret B, and then you're basically picking the 2nd fret, then the 3rd, and then the open G in between, and then it becomes a pattern. Okay? And then it goes to this, which is the exact opposite pattern. First finger on the 1st fret A string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret D string. And you're basically picking in the direction that you would assume you would pick, except unlike the other one. So you're hitting 1st, 2nd, and then open G. Then move your first finger to the 2nd fret, just an E minor chord. Then leave your 2nd finger where it is, move your 1st finger back, and add your 3rd finger to the 3rd fret G. And this time, instead of picking, you go, which is you hit the 1st fret, 1st finger on the 1st fret, then you hit your 2nd and 3rd finger at the same time. Go 1st finger on the 1st fret D and your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret A, and now you're hitting the 2nd fret and then the 1st fret and the open G at the same time. So except for the way that this pattern works is a little bit different. It's you hit this once, then you add your 3rd finger to the 3rd fret A. So take it off again, then take your 2nd finger off so it's open, and then just sort of pull off with your 1st finger. So then we go to a C, but this C is a little bit different than your average C. What a weird sentence. 1st finger on the 1st fret B, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret D. Your 3rd finger is going to be on the 3rd fret, low E, and then your pinky is added in on the A string, 3rd fret. And the way you pick this is you hit the low E and A together, and then you just, with your 1st finger, you're just kind of strumming up like you would with a pick on the D and the G, and then each time you strum it, you add a new string all the way until you get to the high E. So you go, and then you have a D major chord, which is just on the 2nd fret, and that's real loud because you're kind of building up to it. just a G chord. First finger on the 2nd fret A, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret low E, and then your 3rd and 4th finger on the B and high E. And the picking pattern for this is very important. It starts on the root note, the G, on the low E. Then you have an open G, open D, and then the open G, B, and high E all together. So then you go, first finger goes to the 2nd fret on the low E. It's kind of a funky note. So and then you go an open E, and as you do that, you move your 1st and 2nd finger to the 2nd fret A and D. So you have the low E, and then you do the exact same picking pattern as before on the G. Open D. This time, when you hit the D, you're actually hitting your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, and then all 3 together. So a little confusing. Real slowly, this is how it goes. And then you walk it back up with the 2nd fret on the low E. Now if you want to add another note in there, you can go and hit the open D again right before you go into the next chord. So have to do it if it's too difficult. You can totally leave it out. I just like to add that in there. I think it makes it sound a little bit more complete in a way. I don't know if that makes sense. And then the next part of the song, we go to a C. And same sort of picking pattern, starting on the root note, which is the 3rd fret A, and then to the D, to the G, D, and then top 3 together. So then to a D. This one you can kind of go same picking pattern, except for this time you're going starting on the D to the B to the G, and then all 3 together. You can also just sort of start to strum them normally. So and then you can add, he sort of adds in some of the cases on this D chord, your pinky on the 3rd fret, hammer on and then pull off. So and you can listen to the song when he does that, but you will use that a couple of times throughout the song. So then back into it. Then we have the bridge of the song, which goes directly after that change. So and you see we go to the C, same thing. But this is a very shorter bridged version of what we were doing before in the change, where this time, instead of picking the whole thing out and then go to the D, you just go. You can almost just strum it without picking it at all. So it's to an E minor, to a C, to a D. Then you have this, which is 1st finger on the 1st fret D string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret G, and then your 3rd finger on the high E on the 2nd fret. Then back to an E minor, to a C, part, we're in the chorus, so it's like hallelujah, hallelujah. Then he goes G, D, adds a little pinky hammer-on pull-off, and then goes back into it. Don't worry, I'm going to go over this section again because it is a little bit confusing. So, starting from the beginning, we go repeats itself. And for the chorus part, when you're switching between the chorus again just switches between the E minor and the C. And when you're switching between those, you can pick them. And really any way you want. It's just about letting those notes ring out. You can strum it as well, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'd recommend picking it out because it makes it kind of flow and connect better when you go back into the verse. Otherwise it sounds like you're all of a sudden switching the song up. Just my personal opinion. So guys, that was How to Play Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley. If you want to support this channel in any way other than YouTube, feel free to check out the Patreon link down below where you can find tabs for all the songs, as well as lessons by me, personal guitar lessons, Q&A sessions, stuff like that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.